Welcome to Q2 New Horizons. Here's your online schedule. So we're still doing online schooling for the time being, aka the flipped classroom. And here's a little conversation of what the schedule is going to look like, but also why we're doing flipped classroom. It's a great opportunity to learn at your speed. Now, here's a fantastic illustration of how the flipped classroom works. This is your classroom. Your teacher stands in front of you and lectures while the students sit back, watch, and learn. Sounds familiar? It should sound familiar because that's how your parents learned and your grandparents learned. And that's not fair because there's a lot of problems with this. We don't all learn at the same speed, so some students get left behind, far behind. And there are different learning types, such as auditory, visual learners, and students that learn by doing. But there is another way, and it's called the flipped classroom. Now, the flipped classroom has a lot of benefits. The first thing that teachers have to do is they have to film their content ahead of time. They have to record their lessons. And then once they record their lessons, they get to post them online on some sharing platform. Students get to watch it on their own time. And when they get to the classroom, they get to apply the knowledge. And that's awesome. Once you're home, you get to watch, rewatch, rewind, pause, fast forward the video and learn at your own speed. The video can be accessed whenever and wherever, which provides a lot of independence. In class, you get to apply the knowledge, and not only that, but it also gives teachers the opportunity to spend more time with you, giving you individual support and attention. So it's a little different than last quarter. If you were here last quarter, you knew that we had a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday schedule. Not only was it a little confusing, but it also provided you with 4 different classes to juggle. This time around, it's a little different. For the first 2 weeks of the quarter, you're only going to do first period. We'll talk about that in just a minute, but this is what it looks like. So first period from November 10th to 24th, it gives you about 10 days of work with a little bit of intervention time highlighted in red. The following 2 weeks in December, starting late November and into mid-December, you're going to be doing period 2 and period 2 only. After that, you have period 3. And for 2 weeks, you work on period 3 only. And lastly, you get to work on period 4. If you'd like, there will be opportunity offered by teachers for you to work on multiple courses if you are trying to earn credits at a faster rate. So let's take a look at your schedule, your daily schedule. Beginning November 9th, you are going to follow the same schedule Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Note that Wednesday is not part of this schedule. So from 8 to 11:45, starting on that Monday and Tuesday, what you want to do is access Teams as provided for quarter 2 and begin with your first period class. Find out what the process will be for your individual teachers. Some will be operating strictly out of Teams. Some will be operating out of Canvas. And there may be other resources available as well. From 11:45 to 12:05, you will attend an advisory. And this is done through a Zoom. And you have the opportunity to spend 20 minutes a day with your advisory teacher that has been assigned to you. From 12:05 to 12:45 is additional asynchronous time. Remember, asynchronous stands for work that you do alone, A for alone. This work is really, really critical to the flipped classroom model. Now, you should be sitting down, you should be doing work that will help you move forward by the time you get to synchronous time with your teacher. We'll talk about that next. 12:45 to 1:15, you have lunch. And at 1:15 to 3:10, you have about an hour and 55 minutes to work with your And then from 3:10 to 3:30, you have your office hours and intervention. So you can reach out to any teacher that you need help with, or your teacher may request additional time from specific students to catch up on some missing work. And then you have Wednesday. Wednesday, you have self-paced learning, for a majority of the day with a little bit of lunch. Make sure you're eating. It's critical. And then lastly, intervention done. And you have it right there.